we are here at Skin Times 5.
It's located in the Pacific Palisades. We're here with celebrity dermatologist Dr. Eva Shamma.
That's me.
That's
me.
Dr.
So
Eva.
happy to be here with these two beautiful women.
Skincare
Thank you.
expert, cutting edge, you name it.
Oh,
Dr.
yeah.
Eva has all of the latest and the greatest. So.
Tips and tricks to reverse the signs of aging and to keep your skin glowing.
Yes, and she's also going to let us know what works, what doesn't work, and it's just tons of tips for us to prevent and correct some of the biggest skin complaints that we as women have. So
So first I'm going to tell you about the idea behind the concept of Skin Times 5, which is that having practiced for since dinosaurs walked the earth,
I don't believe that.
Well, kind of close. So I've come to learn about what 5 categories of treatments work really well to help first halt the process of aging and reverse signs of aging.
Wow.
So so it's sort of a problem-solution approach.
Right.
So we know that some of the problems that we start to see are brown spots on the skin. You sort of get, like
liver spots.
the little, so-called liver spots, which
Craving.
have nothing to do with your liver. They just have to be the color of liver, which I don't think
okay, I
anybody
didn't know
eats
that.
it anymore. They
Yeah,
eat brown.
right.
But they're not related to your liver at all.
Okay.
They're just related to sun exposure and your skin type. And then we also start to notice changes like in texture, like the tone sort of gets kind of dull.
Crepiness too.
Crepiness, sort of fine lines and wrinkles.
Yeah.
So that's another big problem. Then another issue is the skin starts to kind of come down a little bit. We sort of start to look like we're melting a little bit.
Right. The
And
sagging
so
skin.
the sagging skin. And so that's from lack of laxity and a reduction in the amount of the 2 main proteins in skin, which of course are collagen and elastin. So I moved to the category of tissue tightening. So when you look at the 5 treatments, and so the first one is called the refresher, which is essentially a light peel. The second one is called the infuser, and so what that is it's a specialized facial that not only has 5 steps to it.
Right.
It has an exfoliation. It sucks out all the gunk out of your pores, and then there's a positive pressure of active ingredients, antioxidants. So by the time you do all the 5 steps, your skin really looks glowy. And so that's something that's like people talk about, what do people do for the red carpet? So we do that essentially all over any exposed areas of the body, because obviously you saw the Grammys and the other awards that people are wearing.
Yes.
Now it's not like the boobs up, it's sort of like the boobs.
Yeah.
See, everything's sort of like natural. So we have to have the skin look good from head to toe. Okay, so that's the second treatment. The third one we call mindless, and so that's all the injectables. And so we're not going to do that live today. We're going to do that at another one. So the injectables include what we call the neuromodulators. That would be Botox, Dysport, and Xeomin. And then also the fillers, because as we get older, some of the bones start to flatten, and the fat pads that are on top of the bones start to shrink and descend, once again contributing to that kind of 2-dimensional melty look.
Yeah.
So we want to have the face not have that puffy marshmallow look, but more to maintain the contour.
Yes,
Just a natural contour.
Yeah. Even it caves in on the side.
Yes,
right.
That
The
peanut, the temples, and that's body loss. So that's with the third category, which is injectables. So we've got peel, specialized facial, injectables, and then the fourth one we call a spotless, and that's laser. And so that laser can be used to remove both red and brown. And so sometimes with cumulative, with sun exposure over the years, you start to see a lot of red spots and browns. And then the 5th category are the radio frequency devices, and this is where you heat the skin, which stimulates the production of collagen and elastin and tightens. And so we also have one that we call, is it called the full picture or the big picture?
Oh yeah, the big picture.
The
big picture complete.
And the big picture and the big picture complete. And that's where we layer all these treatments on top of each other, which no one really knew you could do, but I did all the dermatology for that show, Extreme Makeover. And so what I learned was like, Dr. Shamma, we got to have Angela ready for, camera ready in 2 weeks. I'm like, oh my God, dermatology is usually like 4 or 5 months. But it turns out that if you layer treatments, you not only get a really nice additive effect, but you can get a lot done in a short amount of time. So we do that. And
But
so
how far do you have to space them?
In
no.
between treatments.
We just do it right on top of each other.
Oh,
Yeah, we just don't do the
really?
injectables,
Yeah,
right?
Oh, okay.
I'm just in this room. we have all this, you just lie here, and I do everything
Wow.
within one appointment.
Okay.
And so this
Okay.
is Colleen, and Colleen is a registered nurse.
Hi,
who we
Colleen.
managed to extricate her from the intensive care unit, so.
Wow.
So she's really making
Happy
people feel
here?
happy
Oh,
here,
no, I'm
happy
happy.
here. So it's really, so that full picture is like, it's one of our biggest sale
It
items,
is.
and people come
Yeah.
in and it takes an hour and a half, but you come out, you know, tight and plump. I mean, it really looks good, but
Oh,
no,
I
no
bet.
injectables with that.
Okay.
So those are, and so, but the idea behind Skin Times 5 was I just sort of broke it all down, it's so confusing, into 5 treatments,
Right.
and treatments that don't have any downtime, and treatments that you can do on a regular basis. Because
Right.
right now it's so easy, like you want your nails done, you want your hair blown dry, you want to go have a quick, you know, cycling workout. You know, we all know those big brands.
Yeah.
where you
Dry
can
bar
go-
for the skin.
So this
ladies.
is like a dry bar for the skin,
I love it,
or
yeah.
Soul Cycle, Soul
Right.
Skin, you know, with the idea that you can just like come in and ideally what I'm planning on doing is opening this up in other cities, and so that it doesn't matter where you are, that you can have something that's been curated by a by you know someone who my
Right.
experience, so that my Ava Shanban fingers are all
Right.
across everywhere. And that it's so you can have a reliable treatment, and I think that's why those other brands have worked. You know, whether you're getting your coffee at Starbucks or you're checking into a Four Seasons, I want people to feel that same way about their skin when they come to Skin Times 5.
Right.
That it's a safe place to get a facial or whatever the treatment is with competently trained and state-of-the-art equipment.
Well, I think that's so important to have a curated center of treatments that can
Yes.
really work. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of people ask me all the time, you do so much. What works, what doesn't? So
Yeah.
you've already done the work for us.
Right.
You've curated
exactly,
everything.
because
You've
it's
tested
all
every
under-
machine out there. You've
Yeah.
tested all this stuff.
And it's
So-
under one roof, which
Right.
is one spot. That's
and,
great.
and do people come in, do you think of people as coming in like once a week for a different treatment? Do they alternate between treatments?
So if a person has an issue, so let's say a woman or a man has adult acne, then that individual could come in every
Mhm.
week. Usually what I think for other, you know, if people have brown spots or textural, it's really more once a month. But it's supposed to be
Right.
like taking care of your hair. You know, you
Right.
want to go in once a month, every other month. If there's a problem, we design a treatment program just for you. And so the first visit takes longer because it's a complete skin evaluation. And then after we've corrected the problem, then we move into, well, that would be reversing signs of aging or sun
Right.
damage. And then we move into maintenance, which is depending on the age and on what the underlying skin condition is. Because it doesn't
Right.
really matter what the number is on your passport. It's
Yeah.
really,
That's right.
Yeah,
it's
not
really,
anymore.
no, not
No.
anymore. No, we're past numbers. But it's
Right.
really about how you look. And so then we design a program saying,
Right.
okay, you're going to come in every 3 months or
Right.
every other month, and you'll have a facial, and then every 4th month you'll have the laser, or, you know, or however it is.
Right, right.
Yeah.
But we want to maintain, I believe that how you look is part of wellness. And so the same
agree.
way, don't you think?
I
Of course.
agree.
Well,
Absolutely.
We're on board with that.
Yes, yeah, and it affects how your health. I mean, you know,
Right.
really, because it all starts inside here.
Right.
So inside out makes perfect
Oh, yeah.
sense. It's like dressing for success. Same thing
Yeah.
with the way you look. You know, makes you feel.
It's very important.
It's very important.
It's
So
so
since it's
important.
part of wellness, and you want to put it into your maintenance program. And
Yeah.
now, and if you ask me a question, I'll talk forever. So, so I'm going to stop talking.
Well, I guess we could start on the treatments. How
Yes,
about that?
so I'm very lucky today because I'm gonna get the Furminator.
The Furminator.
Furminator.
Yes.
Furminator.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so, okay, let's get started. Thank you.
Okay. And then
So-
okay, go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Ask me.
No, I was just going to say we're also going to show you Ava's products that she's created herself, so we'll go over those.
We'll go over
too.
that.
Yeah.
Can
All
you wrap
right.
Just a little bit, please.
There we go. Beautiful.
And then you need to put a browning pad on there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
go ahead.
That's okay.
So
Okay,
Chloe,
we can go through it all. This
We're
is- yeah.
actually fulminating you. It's not a simulation. So,
Yeah.
if you may sit up, please.
Sure.
Excuse me.
Do you want to tell us about your products that you have?
Oh,
Sure.
yeah, why don't we do that while
We could
she's
do
setting
that.
the
Yeah, that's a good
I
idea.
can hold a few of these and then Martin,
Okay.
you can show us the.
Well, let's do, we can start in order.
Okay.
Um, let's see.
Sorry, it's a little chilly.
Okay.
My hands are full too.
So the idea with the skincare line is to provide not just a single product, but a system that you would be able to use. And once again, I'm very much about problem solution. And so we've kept it simple. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items that you can mix and match. And in general, what I don't have in this line is a cleanser, but I like people to start with a cleanser that's appropriate for their skin type, whether they're combination or whether they're oily or whether they're dry, whether they're acne prone. There's so many different types of cleansers that's not something that I have started out with formulating. Then after the cleanser, I like to have, if someone is using a prescription, they can put their prescription on if they've got rosacea or acne or melasma. Then I like to actually use the vitamin C and green tea clarifying mist, which acts as a toner. So what's nice about it is it will help set your makeup, but it has what are so important to use during the day, antioxidants, because they help add to your sunscreen. So you put this on first, then your sunscreen, your makeup.
Okay.
Then, let's see, this is more of a night cream. I think this is the eye cream. So we'll talk about the eye. So, you know, the skin around the eyes is very delicate, and so it is ideal to use a separate product for around the eyes. So this, and everything, I like to have some botanical story to it. So this has a Persian silk tree active botanical in it. And so this is really nice to use around the eyes. And so everything, this all goes on before you put on any makeup. So that would be, so we have the mist. Then, those are the nighttime. Okay, so I also have a cranberry neck firming cream. And so it's so important that when you treat your face,
I left that part out.
you
I left out the neck.
Yeah, but you can't like look like one decade from here up, and then another decade here, and then another decade here, and another decade
I
here.
know, but nobody told me. Nobody told me.
So when you put your products on, I mean, it's really nice if you can get the neck cream.
Yeah.
And so then I just love these boxes because I just did sort of fun.
I do too. Yeah,
I
they're
really
gorgeous.
the fruits. So you put this on your neck down to your décolletage, and so that's really important. And then whatever's left over, put it on the back of your hands, because
Yes.
you never want your hands to be a giveaway.
Leave that out too.
Well, that's what I'm here to
me
talk
too.
about.
That's what gloves and turtlenecks are for.
Yeah, but we're in California.
That's true. I can't get away with that.
We're half naked all the time. So then these are the special. Let's see. So this is the sunflower calming skin cream. Once again, filled with a lot of botanicals, and sunflower seed oil is in here. And so this is really nice if your skin's more irritated, or just if you want something a little bit lighter weight. This can be used in the morning, and then at night you can use. If your skin is drier and more sun damage or just dry period, then this has a lot of the oils like the squalene and some triglycerides, and so this is really moisturizing. So this would be the night cream, and the sunflower one you could use in the morning.
They're pretty purple there for
Yeah,
night
pretty
cream.
red.
That's
That's
nighttime, yes.
That's right, nighttime. So these are, so then once or twice a week, once again, depending on your skin type, you want to do a manual exfoliation. So by that I mean not using one of the brushes, but using something that will actually just strip off the stratum corneum, the so-called dead layer of the skin. And the reason for doing that is both to help stimulate more cell turnover, but also the reason is to get rid of pollutants really stick to the skin. They literally will just stick on there, like, you know, grease on a pan. And so you want to really get that off. Not only will your skin look more even and reflect the light better, but you'll get better penetration of active ingredients from you'll get more out of your skincare.
Oh, that's
So that's why I chose this to be.
Yes,
that's why I chose
of
this
course.
to be the giveaway.
Yeah, that's the
and,
giveaway.
And these
Great.
volcanic crystals come from Hawaii, and then it's like the Hawaiian thing, so you can play a little music. And then it has kukui nut oil in it, which is so that, because sometimes if you exfoliate, you know how your skin gets kind of dry.
Yeah,
and
of
feel it?
course.
And so this has a little bit of oil in it, the kukui nut.
I'm not familiar with the kukui nut, so.
It's- It's from Hawaii.
I love that.
Yeah, those kukui nuts.
All right.
And then the last product in the line is the lemongrass clay detox mask. So this
I
is
love lemongrass.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is really nice. So this is for you, if you're either oily or combination, you could just use it on your nose and your chin, wherever you're oily, or if you have acne.
T-zone.
But the clay, these natural clays, they really suck out
Draw it out.
impurities, and it's a great mask. And so this is something that you want to multitask. You know, you're going to put this on, and then you're going to make some guacamole, or you're
Yeah,
gonna-
okay.
or you know, answer your thousands of emails.
Yeah. All right. Good to know.
Okay.
Beautiful.
All right.
All right.
So I guess
Good.
we'll get started now.
All right.
Terminator.
So we're gonna turn.
So this is radio frequency.
This is radio frequency, and so the whole principle of oh yeah, you might want to
Good.
you can take a look at the machine. You want to take it see what we're using here. The brand is Elman, and so we first set it up for the tissue tightening settings.
And they put this rounding pad on me. You want to
Take a look at the grounding pad.
see, there's like a grounding pad that goes on your back. What is that for?
That's because the current actually passes through your body. So
Oh.
if you have a pacemaker, this is you don't have a pacemaker,
No,
right?
no, no.
Okay,
I hope
pacemaker
not.
or an
Okay.
artificial hip, we need to know about
No,
that.
no. I'm good. Not yet, at least.
Yeah, but it, or if you're an alien and you've got a chip
Right.
in you.
No.
Possible.
No.
Sure.
I went to the cybersecurity conference last night. Oh my god, it was so terrifying.
Oh.
But so far, no chips in you, so we're good.
So we are putting a water-based gel on her face. This is going to help to conduct the radio frequency.
Is it cold?
It's a little cold.
cold. Chilly.
Yeah.
It's okay. I have makeup on. Doesn't matter.
Oops. That wasn't supposed to happen, by the way, folks. I just wanted to make sure I hydrated her hair.
It looks like you have. It looks like you have a little jellyfish on your.
That is,
face.
Right?
that-
That's a good-
That's very funny. Okay.
So what you can see with Melissa is that she's got it's when everybody lies down. That's how the plastic surgeons evaluate whether you need a facelift. They say, okay, see what you look like when you lie down.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
So you
How's
look
it looking?
like you're 15. So, but you don't need any surgery. But in terms of the skin, your skin is really pretty nice. It's really nice. But you start to see like see this like just a little extra. So this is an ideal time to start doing these non-invasive treatments before the situation becomes extreme, before you really have any sagging.
Right. How do we get rid of that? The Firminator does that too?
The Firminator, yes.
Yeah.
And so we do this like, I mean, I do it once a month personally, but and it really has been shown to stimulate, as I said, the collagen and the elastin.
I'm just going to grab the magic wand.
Magic wand.
Yes, the magic wand. Thank you very much. Okay, so
Okay.
And then we'll start with your face and then do your neck.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So we're going to start on her forehead.
How far long do they have to wait before getting this
After
treatment?
this treatment?
Before or after?
Well, if you get it before, I would wait a good week before getting this treatment.
Okay.
Every study has shown there's no effect on the injectables. It doesn't melt them, it doesn't move them, but I still would like them to be more settled into the tissue before doing any kind of a treatment. So if you're doing a lot of actresses who come in from a set and they need to have a treatment, then the order of business is to do the radiofrequency treatment first and then do the injectable second.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
How does it feel?
It feels warm, but completely painless. It actually feels like a massage.
Ooh, what's that?
So this right now, I'm testing the temperature. We want her to be at a therapeutic temperature, at least 40 degrees Celsius, and she's already arrived there. Yeah. How do you feel?
I always do well with heat.
Oh, good.
Listen, I like cooking.
I love
it's
you.
never hot enough.
No. Give me the heat.
Give it to you.
And Colleen, how long do we want her skin to stay at 40 degrees?
we're gonna do 5 passes, so equivalent of 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring this down just a little bit.
Okay.
Excuse me. Because I like to look and observe what's going on with her skin. And I see she is getting a little pinkish, but we will check the temperature once more.
And is this something that after you're finished, do you actually see a little bit of improvement? So it's instant.
So you get an instant tightening, and then over time, the studies have shown that you get new collagen form. So you get this instant shrinkage of the collagen. So it instantly happens. So this is great, like pre-red carpet.
Yeah.
So this has been a big week for this machine.
Oh my gosh, I bet.
The whole,
Sure.
this whole like January, February.
Yeah.
And so it's nice because you can see the skin just looks pink, like you've just
Yeah.
been to hot yoga.
Yeah.
And we do this on every age group. So the second actually we like to do things preventatively, because when you do a treatment earlier on, then you age this way versus aging down this way.
Okay.
But see how nice and pink that is?
Yeah.
So you're getting blood flow, the job is happening.
And then does it also, because when the eyelids start to droop, so if you do it in this area, can you bring it up?
Yeah.
Lift up the eyebrow a little
Yeah.
bit?
So we're live on camera, and Melissa's got this great eye makeup on, so we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
pull the eyebrow up and
Uh-huh.
hold this skin above the bone. We don't obviously go inside the orbit,
Right.
Yeah.
and then we'll tighten that. Yes, and it works
Okay.
very well.
Yeah.
Colleen, you want to talk about that a little bit?
A lot of people get very excited. It's almost as if they have a little bit of a brow lift
Yes,
afterward.
exactly.
So
That's
they're like,
amazing.
I look like I just slept, or what? No one can really put their finger on it, but they just
Yeah.
look more refreshed. And their husbands will be like, wow, like they can't figure out what was done.
And then
Or
what
they-
about, whenever we start to get the jowls?
Yeah, the jowls.
I mean, that can
Oh,
happen
that's-
too.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
great for that
yeah.
too.
So we just finished her forehead, and usually we go on to the eyes. And so what I would do, which we'll do it another time, dear, okay?
Okay.
So I would pull this down, and again, be very safe. So just right where the bone is right here.
Yeah.
And then up here, as Dr. Shamban said, like pull this up, and then basically. So we're gonna go to the cheek now. Is that okay?
Sure.
All
So it's
right,
like an
so-
eye, an
yeah.
instant eye lift.
Oh yeah, yeah. Eye and then jowls. So it's very exciting. So I'm actually gonna bring up the setting a little bit.
Okay.
Excuse me, doctor.
And so you could come in once a month, you could do.
Yeah, once a month.
Once
yeah.
a month.
Yeah, you can always, even with the 5 treatments, you can do it once a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we just added cool sculpting, the
Oh,
fat
okay.
freezing,
Yeah.
because we're here in Pacific Palisades and
Mm-hmm.
big surfer town.
By the beach.
Right, by the beach, and so we're doing that. But I just love the idea of the skin times 5 fingers on your hand, 5 points of beauty. It's just
And
It's a
what
great
about
concept.
opening more?
opening
Yeah.
more. Yeah, we're just I'm just catching my breath because
Yes,
I
of
spent
course.
the last really year and a half on the creative, and then I just love being here at this space, like a little jewel box.
Oh no! As soon as we walked in, I was like, wow,
Wow,
this
I
is
know,
incredible.
it's it,
And,
yeah.
and I said we did a Facebook Live earlier, a teaser before you got here, and I said it smells like Hawaii.
You
I'm
did
like
say
I'm in
that.
Hawaii.
Yeah,
Yes, it's a beautiful space.
Thank you. It's a
Yeah.
happy place. So, so I'm going to do more here, like probably one in the Valley, and maybe one up in Calabasas. And then I'm licensed in Hawaii, Illinois, New York, as well as here in Colorado. And so then the next out-of-state one will be in New York for sure.
Oh, did you hear that, New York?
Yeah.
That's great.
My hometown.
That's right.
Yeah.
Melissa's friends are liking that right
Exactly.
now.
Loving that.
Awesome.
And I'm
So how did
excited
you
to
have
get
men
in
that
this
come
right
in?
now.
Yeah,
Do you
right,
have some
Colleen? Do we have men?
You have some
Oh my goodness.
clients?
The best thing is our mothers, our wives, mothers and wives, are actually sending their husbands who have never had anything done. What is a facial? I refuse to do it. They come in and they feel so good about themselves.
Yeah.
They have just, we all adult acne,
Yes.
and they come in and they're really happy. And then a lot of the mothers are also bringing in their acne teenagers, which has been amazing. And just to see them feel better about their
Oh,
skin
of
is just so
course.
rewarding.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. That's a big one, the teenagers
Oh,
and
yeah.
acne and
Yeah, it's a hard
Yeah.
time growing up, you know?
Yeah. And so what's the shortest amount of time that you would need? Just for people
Are you
who are
doing
on the
okay?
go?
Yeah.
Is
The
it
hot
30
spot.
It's a
minutes,
little hot.
45
Okay.
minutes? Is everything an hour?
If you have a peel, that's really about 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And then the facials are an hour, but you know, if you've only got 30 minutes,
Yep.
then it can be done in 30 minutes.
Okay, great.
Doing a great job.
Good.
So with this, sometimes you get little, she's just telling me, oh, it's getting hot. There are sometimes people, and everyone's so different, individually based, you feel like a little hot spot. But I can always, you see I'm moving around.
Mhm.
So if it gets uncomfortable, you just say, well, usually I can tell because there'll be like a little grimace or something.
Yeah.
You move around.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just as long as you're heating the skin,
Yeah.
getting it up to that 40 degrees centigrade.
Yeah.
And so it's really nice to have a little handpiece. And this is so great because it feels like a hot stone massage, right, Melissa?
Yes, it does. Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. Can you do this on other areas, like the areas of the arm or maybe the stomach or just other areas that are loose?
We do have another handpiece for it for the stomach, and you can try it on the arms. The arms, it just depends how sensitive it is.
You okay?
Yep.
Deep breath.
It's good.
Yeah, we have one more
it's a little
pass to
hot,
do
but
now.
it's not bad.
Okay. Put the price we pay for beauty.
High heels.
Yeah.
So of course along the jawline, I mean one of the really important areas is making sure that you don't get that jack, you know, where your
Yeah.
Yeah,
your cheeks
I don't
are
want the
sort of-
jack.
no jack, where your jawline sort of blends into the neck.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah.
the jack, it's the facial equivalent
Yeah.
of cankles.
Oh my god.
I didn't even know there was a name for it.
There isn't. I just made it
Jack.
up. I just
I never knew
not
either.
just now,
Yeah.
not just now, but when I
Yeah.
lecture, I talk about the jack, the dreaded jack.
Uh-huh.
So that's why we like to focus on the jawline. And then if you notice, like if you pull the cheek up from here, from the cheekbone, then see how it lifts the entire jawline. And
Yes.
so that's why we spend a lot of time up in the kind of the higher mid face.
Yeah, pulls it everything up.
Right?
Yeah.
You can also address that with injectables, right?
Yes.
To raise up
Oh yeah.
the jowls.
Exactly.
Doing okay? All right. So we're gonna go to the other cheek. And just add a little more. So being that this is a water-based gel, it goes into the skin quite easily. Excuse me. Our hidden trash. So sometimes you have to reapply. We just want to make sure all of the skin is covered for your comfort.
Exactly. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Assistance. It's so nice to have assistants. Okay, so we just move her to the side. Great. Are you comfortable? Okay, great.
Melissa, are you going to any red carpet events? Going to any parties this weekend?
Well, I have a lot going on. I'm actually going to New York next week.
Oh, you are?
My hometown. Yes.
We have an
So,
event tonight, though. You're gonna look beautiful.
Yes,
Yeah,
we do.
exactly.
You're right.
You'll be glowy and lifted.
Yep. Exactly.
It's the best.
So sometimes this does get on your earrings, so when you come in, you may not want to be wearing any earrings.
The tool's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Amazing.
So really the technology began where people with birthmarks, with red birthmarks,
Yeah.
they noticed that when they were lasered, these red birthmarks, they didn't have any lines or wrinkles where they were lasered. And so people were like, well, how was that happening? And so they put two and two together. It was really heating the skin is what stimulated collagen and got rid of the lines and wrinkles and tighter. Because, you know, birthmarks are usually just like a part of the face.
Mhm.
So that's why they thought, well, let's try to do
Size
something that
difference.
just heats the skin.
Yeah. And then I guess the technology, it just never stops, does it?
No,
I mean,
it-
new things are coming out all the time.
Yes, and we all want to look our best, and because, like we were talking about, you know, there's that feedback loop. You look in the mirror, you look good, you feel good.
Yes, exactly. And I love your signs that you have all over in the rooms, all the positive messages. It's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, they are great.
I'm all about women.
Yes, exactly.
Even though I have three sons.
I have
Oh,
one.
wow.
You have one?
Oh yeah, teenage boy.
So cute.
How's it feeling?
It feels good.
Yeah.
Good.
Feels really good. Every once in a blue moon, I get a shot of heat, but otherwise,
It's good.
it's very comfortable.
Oh, you're right on the
Right-
money.
right on the money.
You're right on the money.
I mean,
It's wonderful.
this sure beats going under the knife.
Oh, hands down.
Oh, yeah.
So.
That's some downtime.
Mhm.
So you can get beautiful on your lunch break. You can just come in, get beautiful, and then continue on with your day.
That's great.
Probably really don't even need to reapply any makeup after because do you have that glow? and
Yeah,
sort of that
get that glow. Just
Yeah.
a sheer, a tinted moisturizer.
Moisturizer.
Yeah, or sheer.
sun protection.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, my belief, you really want your skin to speak for itself. I mean, if you're spending so much time putting makeup on, I think it's aging, and your skin shouldn't need it. It
Yeah.
shouldn't need that cover up.
Yeah.
So, healthy skin is beautiful.
Yes.
Look at how great that looks.
Yeah. And if we did the infuser after this, I just want to get this out of your eye.
What's the infuser?
The infuser, you did it. Well, that one day.
Oh,
yeah.
right, the microdermabrasion.
Yeah. How'd you like it?
I loved it.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing.
How long did you live stay plump?
They're still plump.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like it's still working. Yep.
Doesn't it look good?
Yeah, it looks amazing.
It's amazing that
You're
this is
glowing.
instant.
So happy.
Glowing.
Great.
You have beautiful cheekbones.
Yeah,
she
look
does.
at that. You know,
Yeah.
and it's
Great
interesting because I
jawline,
think
cheekbones.
I think those fat pads are. You want some more gel?
Thank
I'll
you.
turn yours.
I have an assistant, yay! The best assistant, a famous one. Thank you.
Okay, where do you need it? On the cheek?
Oh, just a little on the cheek. Yeah, thank you. Perfect, thank you. Yeah, you have great bone structure.
Yeah.
What was the name
But
of the
look
other
at
name?
that fat pad on
Yeah.
top of that cheekbone. Looks like it's plumping up a little
Right?
bit.
does.
I think, yeah.
And it
Uh-huh.
raises, so the cheek, the tip of the cheek, when it drops down, that's also aging. And this, I think you're raising
Really,
it up.
yeah. I can feel it.
Yay.
No needles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good genes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I've actually had people fall asleep to this, so, and then woke up.
You
and
could.
Yeah.
You could. I mean, it feels
I
like a
would be
face
far
Yeah.
massage.
Yeah, right? A face massage.
Are you having envy over here?
I would be night-night.
You're next.
Yep, exactly. This is amazing. So if somebody doesn't live in LA, what can they do to get something similar? Is there any like similar treatment that they can use or they can?
Yeah, they can contact a plastic surgeon, a dermatologist. This is something that typically is not done in a med spa, and it's really better to be in an office where there's a physician or a place that's really curated. Some of these med spas, they have like a anesthesiologist or something. You know, it's not done by someone that we call the core specialty, which would be facial plastics. So I think you can look for radiofrequency, tissue tightening online, and see what's available, and make sure that the person is board certified and that the actual individual who's doing the treatment has been trained and has been doing it for a little while.
Yeah, that's important too.
Yeah.
Getting the nasolabial lines.
Yeah, we always go over those smile lines.
Oh, that's good.
And then the ones that go from the corner of the mouth down. Your upper lip, where you can get those little fine lines.
the whistle lines they're called now, right, Doctor?
Are they called the whistle
Oh,
line?
okay.
Yeah.
That would make
because
sense.
because we can't say smoker
Yeah,
sign
right.
anymore.
No, nobody's smoking
But
it.
we have to be very PC. Awesome, you're on target.
See, that takes real skill. See how she knows,
When-
how Colleen knows how many passes, and she's really keeping the skin temperature at the right temperature and evenly heated. So that's what's going to give a good result, and that's she's trained by us.
Yes.
Yes, the best.
Great. This is not something we do on the lips, though. We do
Okay.
around the mouth, but not on the lips themselves.
And not on the nose either.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you have all the latest stuff. I mean, I know that you're skin made, but you're cutting edge everything because you're into technology.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to be into technology. That's been like something so interesting is understanding how to use the technologies in combination so that you get,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. And you have your Instagram page and your website, so we can find you.
Yeah,
everywhere.
so the Instagram is at Dr. Ava Says, and the website is avamd.com,
Okay.
and let's see, skintimes5.com, of course, skintimes5.com, and then Skin Times 5 has its own Instagram too.
Great.
At Skin Times 5? At Skin Times, yeah. I just wanted to figure out all these ads. So I've been posting my own Instagrams too.
I know.
And the tweeting is at AvaMD. So because I have the two, I've got my office and I've got the Skin Times 5.
Yeah.
So my office is AvaMD, which is full on service. We do it all there.
Do it at everything.
From skin
there.
cancer, skin checks, acne, melasma, mole removal, pre-cancers changes, everything. Yeah, and different types of injectables too. So we do like the fat dissolve, the Kybella.
Oh, Kybella, yes.
Yeah, the
I've read
Kybella.
a lot about that.
Yeah, so that's what's something that's also like, I don't see an ounce of fat here on Melissa.
Yeah.
But people, even young people, can get that double chin.
Yes,
yes.
So-called double chin, or sometimes I call it the chubby neck too.
The
And then you can do these Kybella injections,
Yeah.
and that's really works well. And then do a tissue tightening after it. We also here with the Cool Sculpting, we can do the Cool Mini, which is just freezes the little fat there, and then. I'm just going to demonstrate on, you don't have any of this, but people who have like a little fat bulge here, you can take care of that. The so-called muffin tops.
I have.
I don't there's there's just a whole, it is, and you're so right. It's all about all this new technology
Yeah.
and how to use it.
How do you find the different technology? Like,
Well,
how do you vet it?
I do clinical trials, so I've done clinical trials for a lot of products you've heard of, for Juvederm, for Botox, for Dysport. There's 2 new toxins I've done, and then also for technology too. So, and then I go to meetings, so I lecture and then I attend the meeting and learn about it. I think you're done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, well, we're gonna take off let's take off your gel.
Yeah, I don't think you don't need to go out there like that.
I probably look like a monster.
No, excuse me. No, you don't.
Should we? Okay.
And then we'll put a little cream on, a little mist.
So we'll just see what the glow looks like.
Yeah.
We'll see what the glow looks like, and then we're done.
And then we're going to post later on our Instagram, both of our accounts, just for the giveaway.
Yes,
So you
we'll have the
guys can-
giveaway,
to
and
like,
don't forget to
comment.
like and tag and comment. And if you tag a friend, better chance of winning.
Yep. So,
Okay.
It's coming on.
and show them what they're going to be winning.
Yes.
Which
we're gonna-
products?
So it's inevitable that a little does get in your hair. So don't come here after. We'll try to avoid going to the hair salon first, and then come in here.
So go to Dry Bar after.
Yeah, exactly.
Great.
And since we don't have time for the full-on infuser, we're going to. Oh, look how fresh
she already
Oh,
had.
yeah.
Yeah, I think she
She
already
had one, yeah, but just
Yes.
not today. So we'll
Yeah.
just follow it up with a little.
which is awesome to do the infuser after this. It's amazing. And then what I like to do is incorporate the refresher with the infuser, because then you get really deep down clean and just glowing after.
Okay.
And let's just do a little, let's do one more wipe down, and then we can do.
Nice.
What beautiful skin you have.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we're just gonna cover up your eyes. And then we'll do a little, this is the green tea and vitamin C mister.
It's awesome.
It smells great.
Mm-hmm.
And,
You're in Hawaii. Do you want to say your doctor?
no, you can just put a little bit of this on.
What's going on next?
We're just gonna put on some of the sunflower calming skin creams.
Just the.
Yeah.
My skin feels very good right now.
Does it? Does it feel tight?
Yeah.
Looks great.
Thank you.
Glowing. Can you smell the?
I do.
Yeah. Are you in Hawaii yet?
Feels great.
No, she still does have a little makeup on, so
So
if you
it's a
see
little-
any,
yeah.
it's a little viscous right now.
That's all right, we'll just wipe off a little bit of the excess.
Well, I
Super
wanted to
soft,
come here
though.
camera ready.
Super soft. You did a good job.
Yeah, well, now you're leaving red carpet ready.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
You look good.
Thank you.
I love it.
I'm
Beautiful.
so excited to see. Do you have a mirror?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Oh my
nice,
God.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Really glowing.
Wow. That's
See, what's really
amazing.
interesting was how your cheeks
I
like
know.
really plumped up.
Look at that.
Lifted.
I know.
Yeah.
You could really see a difference.
Oh yeah. You can.
Yeah, you really can.
Mm-hmm. This is great.
Well, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. So
Oh,
if you,
give her a
yeah.
yeah.
if you live in Los Angeles,
So
Skin
good.
Times 5. Come see Dr. Ava.
Come
see
in,
Pauline.
come join us.
Yeah.
Yeah, come join us.
And don't forget, giveaway. Very excited. Thank you so much.
You are
Thanks
so
for
welcome.
tuning in.
Appreciate it.